Hello, hello.
There we go.
Well, at least you're not muted this time.
No. I tried something new and I realized the fan was going behind me and it would have drove me absolutely crazy. And where's my banner? That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So, how are you doing this evening? Did you welcome everybody yet? Let's see.
Welcome, everybody. Well, that's usually what you do. So, hey,
I know.
whatever. Welcome, everybody, to Where's My Sage? How is everybody tonight?
So, I'm
Yeah.
doing good, Kristie. So, again, I'm Mike from Tactical Big for Research and my lovely partner, Kristie London, Reiki Master, and Medium. And
Say
I
that
can't
right.
talk tonight. Yeah,
Say that right.
Reiki Master, I can't talk tonight. So one of those,
Any other
it's going to
night?
be blah, 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 blah. Yeah, one of those days. So, hi,
Hi,
Kimberly. Let's
Kimberly.
get a little couple hellos as folks are coming on here. Hello,
Hi,
Bill.
Bill. Oh, good. They made it. That's Bill and Lisa from
Hello,
Fury.
and another Kim.
Hi, Kim.
And those
Hello,
units that are
Father.
now following us, yes, they're all,
Hello, Mama Michelle.
yeah. So we're here, coming at you live tonight from YouTube. Where's My Sage on Facebook, Tactical Bigfoot Research, Kristie's business page, and our new family at WLFE DB Radio. And we're reaching out to everybody, and I'm going to share it to the, hopefully, I can find my link here, to our group. There we go. And we are live, I hope. Refresh that page. So, Kristie, what have you been up to since the other day? We had a great show. We had some great guests come in, or some great readings. We got some great guests coming up. That's what I was trying to get at. It's gonna be one of those.
Take another shot? You want another drink? What do you want?
As you know, it's been a very long week for me, so it's
It has.
The brain is not functioning.
I will cut you some slack.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, that's enough.
So
I'm just kidding. Actually, it was kind of nice today. It's been crappy in Buffalo, so we got out a little bit today. It was like 70 degrees. It was fantastic. It was warm. The windows were open. Ran some errands that I had to run, and yeah, it was really what a nice break. Hopefully, it stays for change. But it's Buffalo, Western New York. You know how that goes. But
yeah, we're not any better over here in Rochester. So
yeah, you guys can have it as long as it stays here.
Understand. So I'm waiting. Oh, Facebook does not want to cooperate with me this evening.
So for those of you who were not with us last time, we ran a contest and we asked you to share the live broadcast during the show on your pages, and then comment shared in the chat room. And what Mike and I did was then go back and check. And if you did indeed share our broadcast and show on your page, everybody's name who did that went into a hat, but this is a wine glass, for a chance to win a free 30-minute reading, half-hour private reading with me, a private session. If we had over 20, then we were going to draw 2, and we actually had 25. So, and as you see, I took very special care to, cut them uniformly and fold them uniformly. So all the names are here. We had 25. And so in a few minutes, we're going to give some people some chance to come back on or to join us. And we will, here's the whole list. So there was a whole list. It was great. So we're going to do that again tonight. If you would like a chance to win a private session with me, a half-hour session, then all you have to do is share the broadcast. It has to be during the broadcast though, okay, not afterwards. As long as you share it, and we can go into your pages and check to see that it was actually shared. Just mark shared here in the chat again tonight, and we'll do the same thing. So if we have over 20, we'll draw 2 names. Okay. And obviously we're not getting together yet. We're still social distancing, but that's okay because I work from home regardless. So we can do a video chat. We can do a phone call. whatever whatever you prefer is fine with me. It doesn't matter to me. So so please share this. And, again, the most important part of sharing it, though, is that you never know who needs a message. You never know who's going to need the connection with spirit. Somebody who didn't even know existed may see this and click on here and get what they need tonight. And that's the most important thing. None of us ever really know. So, wow. Yeah, we have a lot of people on here. This is great. Awesome. Yeah. And please let us know where you're from. Where you're calling in from, where you're signing in from. And as always, I see a lot of new names in the chat room.
Yes, lots of new folks. So if you want to go through and click on those, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What?
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and say hello to a couple of those people, and
whatever you just did, you sound much better. So let's see here. There's Rick Perry, Michelle Millions. Hello. Debbie Mancuso and Peggy Leon. Welcome back. Now, Gina, how are you? Oh my goodness. And hi, Micah. How are you? Oh, Rachel Scott. Hello. Colleen, nice to see you.
I really should have gone back to
bed. I'm trying to be nice. You've had a rough week, but you're just giving me more reason to pick on you. Why's your face all red?
Let's see. I just threw my mouse across the room, the microphone. I'm trying a new setup here, and still not keen on it. Table's about half the size it was before. That way, Vita can come in and sit with me. We're trying to move her slowly toward me. And I was hoping for the new commercial. We got a great new commercial coming out.
Oh, that was so cute. Oh, my God. I can't wait. We couldn't get it to work. Oh, it was so funny, though. I was laughing my butt off. But you guys remember, too, Mike is maneuvering. Well, besides all this last-minute stuff he likes to do as we go live, he's got a lot going on that end. So he's monitoring how many tonight? How many are you looking at tonight?
5, and I just shared it out to the group as well.
Okay. So because we are on Spreaker and WLFE DB radio, so we are podcast, we are live video, we're all over the place, and that is all on Mike's end. So send him some love, and then we can pick on him later, because we got to keep it. But he's a busy guy over there, so.
And that's the thing is, we did the show the other day, and the reason we did the show the other day is because now we're live on iTunes.
That's right. We actually made it onto iTunes. So, and we have all of you to thank for that, because we can sit here all day, but unless you are all supporting us and watching us and spreading the word, that's how we made it. So thank you so much. We're really excited. We are. Oh, what'd you take that down for?
Oh, you blew it up. Wow, that was weird.
So, what's that?
Your side did that funky, screamy, yelly thing.
Oh, well, it's kind of what Brianna did last night when she saw that. She was like, "Oh my God, that's so cute!" When she saw the dogs in the commercial. Yeah, right in my ear was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, what do you think? We got a good bunch of folks here. Let's go ahead and let's do a pick.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna pick the names from last week's show, or from Friday's show, I should say, because that was our special show, because we made it to over 500 likes. So as I said, I have them all as uniform as possible, and they're all cut the same. So I'm going to draw 2 names, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get a hold of me, send me a message, email me, call me, text me, and we will set something. All right, here we go. Number 1. Dun, da, da, da. Tracy Boyer. Congratulations. All right, Tracy. Excuse me. And number 2. Shake, 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 shake. My father's probably like, what the heck is she doing? All right. And number 2. If I can maybe I can't get it open. Chuck Florence.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. As always, we appreciate it. And again, we will do this again and call and pick the winners at the beginning of the show next week. So we're going to put these winner names in special places. So again, Chuck and Tracy, give me a call, text me, message me, email me, and we will get you set up for your own private reading sessions. Congratulations.
Okay. And we've got a pretty good schedule. I'm going to leave the schedule up quick here at the beginning, and then I have a reading that's already logged in there. So
awesome.
Let's come back up to the banner for a minute. And coming up this week, we're doing our reading. Next week is Chris DeCesare, followed by Tara Scabella. She's from Naked and Afraid, and she is an energy healer. June 9th, Kristie will be doing another reading show. On the 16th, I'll be doing an all cryptid night with some guys that kind of mentor, or they mentor me more of that. Then Chuck Porter, he does the Salute to Service. It's a military and law enforcement show and first responder. And we're going to talk about paranormal experiences with those folks. And then on June 30th is going to be the Reverend Tim Shaw, who's a friend of ours and we've done some stuff with. So that's our upcoming shows. Come back in here, and here we are again. And hello, Jay. Welcome, my brother. Jay actually be with us on the 16th, as well as Steve Calls, Joe Biello, and hopefully Eric Altman, maybe Adam Davies. We haven't quite got a confirmation on that one. So, Chris, welcome for first time being here. And
hello.
Kim is looking forward to next week's show. So let's get into our first reading
before we go any further, I want to say too, we did start some watch parties, but what we did forget and what we did learn the hard way the first time is that if you're watching through a watch party, in order for your comments and your questions to be seen, you need to go in through one of the pages that we are using to broadcast this through the original broadcast where we went live. So please log in to Tactical Bigfoot Research. You can log into my page, which is Kristie London, Medium and Reiki Master. You can log into Where's My Sage. You can go to our YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Where's My Sage. You can find us there. And what's the other one, Mike?
WLFE DB Radio.
WLFE. Yep, WLFE.
So,
I was thinking Facebook pages, sorry. So yeah, please do that because I forgot we did start watch parties, but your comments will not be seen until later. And we definitely don't want you guys to be left out of anything. Okay. So, all right. I'm also going to say too, I'm picking up on a ton of addiction tonight. I feel like we're going to have a ton of addiction issues, people past and present, who are or were dealing with addiction. I also feel like there was somebody, a male most likely, who had a trachea that went wrong. And there was something else too, but Spirit took it away. I don't think I'm supposed to bring it up yet because it was pretty clear in my meditation. So we're going to see where that goes. But all right. So as always, keep your minds wide open for me. Let us know where you're from. Please keep your questions simple and straight to the point, okay? If you are asking for somebody in particular, please give me their names. And that's about it. But yeah, please keep your messages simple because it's harder on Mike and it's harder on me to answer those kinds of questions here. So we're going to get to as many people as we possibly can tonight.
Lori, hello. And all right, so let's get to our first one. It's going to be Amy. And I did my biggest thing where I did not put times down. So I always put times.
Everything happens for a reason.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I always. All right, we're going to try with this one here with Mia, and when I try to figure out where we're going here. Good evening, everyone. Today was a beautiful day. I want to know if my spirit guides have any messages for me.
Hi, Mila. I'm seeing a big, beautiful, full flower garden. And symbolically, what that means to me is abundance, happiness. Um, it's definitely coming your way. I'm also picking up on a female who also would have gardened or liked her flower garden, or, was into flowers and those kinds of things. She's an older woman and she has an apron tied around her waist, but that's all she'll let me see. I do feel like she's a grandmother for you or to you. And what your spirit guides are saying to you is that if you continue to make the right choices and continue to make the choices you're making and do the good things you're doing, you're already on the right path and you're already on the right track. You're going to continue to be on that track. And you're going to reap the benefits of that, which is much abundance. And abundance doesn't just mean things or money. It means happiness, really finding who you are, figuring out what your purpose is in this life, and things like that, the things that really fulfill us and make us happy. But you are going to be okay monetarily and financially as well. I am being told, just keep going. And your spirit guides are saying, they're using the term things will pick up, or the phrase things will pick up. Things will pick up. Yeah. So thank you for your question and best of luck with everything.
One administrative note. Just I'm pulling from those different locations, and I really want to make sure I get to everybody's messages. If you post the message once, please just try to ask your question once. If you ask more than once, it bounces all my numbers up. So when I look at my comments, so I may lose your comment if multiple people ask the same question over and over again. What we've learned is that when Spirit wants that message to come through, it comes through, because I've spent hours looking for one particular comment, and I've timed them. I timestamp. I actually have another Word document open so I can keep an eye on those. So please just ask your question once, and I will do my best to get to it. What's that?
No, I'm just laughing at you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I'm just teasing. Not to mention, Facebook will count it as spam after a while, and that's not something we have control over. And they've really changed a lot of their standards and things. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, Mike does a really good job of keeping track of the questions and the times, and tries to do everything, on a timeline. So, but again, remember, when you're dealing with the spirit world and you're dealing with anything spiritually, you have to remember that everything happens for a reason, and it has its own timeline and its own time and place. So if you're meant to get a message tonight, you're going to. If you're not, that doesn't mean that you weren't supposed to. The best part about a venue like this, or a gallery reading, or a group reading that I do, is that it's about the experience. So somebody may get an individual reading from me, but their message might speak volumes to you too. So pay attention, really listen to what Spirit is having to say, because sometimes it's all about that. It's kind of like when you get into your car and you're having a day and you turn on the radio and the perfect song comes on and it just speaks to you. It's the same concept. Okay. All right. Take it away.
Okay. The next one's from Amy, and this is why I'm saying this, because I had to go chase that one around. Hello, hi everyone. Let's try. Hi everyone. Anything for me? Would love to hear from my loved ones.
Hi, Amy. What was that? Okay. Well, you're muted.
Make sure I was muted. Yeah.
I keep seeing a little girl next, like holding your hand. You're walking with, you're walking with a little girl. And it's funny because at first I felt like the little girl was somebody else and she was holding your hand. But then as I went to say that to you, I feel like you were the little girl. holding this woman's hand, looking up at her, and you're smiling, or this little girl is smiling. I think this is kind of cool. I'm also hearing aunt. I keep hearing she will be happy. She will be happy. I feel like what's going on right now is I am seeing something you most likely did with somebody when you were young, and it was with a woman that you looked up to and spend a lot of time with. And I feel like you now, at least in some point in your life, had that same experience with a child and a young girl. And my nose is starting to itch. Like no one's business. Stop worrying. She will be happy. She is okay. She is loved. That is what I'm supposed to tell you. Whenever my nose starts to itch like that, it means somebody's really worried about something or somebody. Your spirit guides are saying you don't have to worry. And whenever I hear from spirit side, which is my left side, say something like aunt, that is their way of letting us know who or what they want to talk about that's alive or present now. So they're mentioning an aunt for some reason. And I just keep hearing, she will be happy. She will be happy. She will be happy. She'll also be okay and taken care of. All right. So thank you very much for your question. Best of luck with everything. I just want to mention real quick again to everybody who's in the watch parties, please make sure that you sign into one of the other Facebook pages. Unfortunately, your messages will not be seen on the watch party. Mike's shaking his head no. Am I wrong on that?
No, I'm saying the best thing to do is send them to, let's go to Where's My Sage on Facebook or Where's My Sage on YouTube. Yes. That's probably the best.
Stick to that.
Or actually, and the third one be the WLFE radio. But those three, let's shoot for those three to go to tonight. That way, I've got everybody kind of condensed, and then everybody can kind of see the messages. So. Awesome. That way people know, well, why didn't my message get in there? That's why.
We don't want to miss a message. We don't want to miss a question. And if you're sharing this for us too, for the contest, we definitely don't want to miss that either. So if you could log into that, that'd be great.
A couple more hellos. And again, folks, Kristie's doing a contest tonight, just like we did the other night on Friday. If you share, make sure you make a little note in here that you shared it. And we'll put you in the hat again for another half-hour reading, correct? Coming up soon. Yeah, and as a private half-hour reading by Kristie. Yes. And if we've got quite a few other shares 20, I need to get in there and like up.
If we get over 20, then we'll pick 2.
Yep, okay. Like we did. Okay.
So like we did today. So, yes.
For those folks who came in and are just saying hello, and I will kind of tag you guys up in between readings. Our next one here is from Gabrielle. Has a couple, so I'm trying to get back. Again, that was one of those bounces. Mila had a follow-up. I just want to make sure we get to that quick.
Oh, good. And remember, guys, while Mike's looking for that, please keep your questions short and to the point. If you can give me the name of the person you want to hear from, that would be even more helpful. And just let us know where you're from, because we'd love to hear from where everybody's from too, and know where you're coming in from.
So Mila, thank you. Stepdad had a tracheotomy before he passed. Wonder if that's what came to you.
Oh yes, thank you very much.
All right. Hello, Sean. Oh, Sean snuck in here quick.
Oh, hi, Sean. You're going so freaking fast.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get to everybody tonight, And I didn't drink any coffee today, so yeah, I'm breathing.
Really?
Gabriel, yeah, I didn't. 8:11. There we go. Okay. There we go. Kristie, I was wondering if there are any messages to me. Thank you. And I thought she dropped. Yeah, she did drop another one in here. And then she's specifically if Grandma Mary Ann is out there. And Chris, thank you for sharing or subscribing to YouTube.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Gabriella. The first thing Grandma wants me to know is that she was one heck of a cook. She was one heck of a cook. Um, Seeing a flower that looks like a daisy or something like a daisy, and I'm seeing them, just a few of them, almost like they were picked, like someone would pick them outside and bring them inside. And she's laughing. She's got this beautiful, unforgettable laugh. Now she's laughing at you. She says, "You think that I've gone away, but I am always watching." And then I see you in something like a dorm room or small apartment. I feel like it has to do with maybe when you were in school or something like that. And I feel like there was a situation, um, something that you were involved in that you hope and pray, one of those situations you hope and pray nobody ever finds out about. I feel like there are two other girls with you. I feel like there was alcohol involved. From what I can see, there's liquor bottles. And nothing bad, but just one of those, those crazy times. She says somebody had to look out for your butt. So now she's saying something about baking. And it's like a softer, thicker kind of a cookie. Um, it reminds me of the kind of cookie that's like a holiday cookie. I don't know if it's a shortbread or if it's just more of a blander vanilla. It's in the shape of like, the flour. And then it has like the red jelly stuff in the middle. Or even some of them don't, but they just have. And I think you can buy those too. But um, I just keep having the sensation of biting into it and how soft it is, and it's like fresh out of the oven. It's warm, and she says to you, "I'm doing a-okay." So, no need to worry about her. All right. So thank you for your question, sweetie. Best of luck with everything.
Unmute me back again. Thank you very much. And again, folks, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Instagram. We're trying to get our YouTube up there. We get to a certain amount of numbers, we can do some other great things, put some better content out there. So next, we're going to come into 8:11. Okay, from Karen Miller. Anything from me, from my spirit and my career? Any messages for me?
Hi, Karen. So you have your spirit guides have a sense of humor because they just played the Jeffersons song for me, moving on up as far as your career goes. Um, it's coming. You would have had to wait before everything came to a stop. Corona made it worse. Everything had to come to a complete standstill. But when you go back, give it about 6 months, let the wheels start turning and let the ball get rolling. But I feel like whatever change is coming for you in the workplace, and I see you in an office, and I see a lot of windows, copy machine, desks in a big room, like a conference room or some sort of a other like office with glass walls and separate it in the same room. Um, your boss or your superiors are going to be anxious to get the ball rolling with the changes that they were trying to implement or get off the ground before everything started, well, everything came to a halt. Your guides are saying your hard work is about to pay off. Your hard work's about to pay off, and I feel like monetarily you're going to see a nice increase in your pay too. Just keep working hard. God, you look frazzled, girl, because I feel like you do the job of like 3 or 4 different people. I feel like you pick up the slack for everybody. Yeah, it's not gone unnoticed. So just keep up the good work and just don't slow down because you're building momentum for something much bigger at this point. And it will be here sooner than later. Within the next year, you will have received it. Okay, so good luck with everything, and let us know how you do. Thanks for your question.
Oh, cool. What do you got there, partner?
Nothing. Good.
Okay, quite a few shares going out there.
Awesome.
So, Halloween 8/14. Oh, that was weird. Okay.
You've
All
said
right.
that a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's just one of those nights. It's just technology is. I admit it. I crashed in the middle of the afternoon, and I had put bread dough out to make some pizza rolls and some pizza bread, and they had to throw that together quick before the show. Before I had bread dough all over the place. I was going to cook it in front of everybody, and then I'm like, I didn't get everything prepped up. So
That's
Colleen,
rude. Pizza is one of my first like go-tos. Pizzas and cheeseburgers, really. Make you
so Colleen asks, is there anything for me tonight?
Yes. Hi, Colleen. It's time to start making the changes that you've been avoiding. Otherwise, nothing's going to get better for you. And I'm also hearing that your sister needs to start recognizing the same thing, only in different ways. Your spirit guides are saying to me that you did good, but you accomplished like this much and then felt like you could stop. And then wondered why nothing was happening. You can never stop. You always have to keep going. You always have to keep achieving and reaching and working forward towards the next thing. I just heard somebody say you can sleep when you're dead. So I guess that could be true for all of us. I do have a gentleman stepping forward for you, and he feels like a grandfather. And I'm getting pressure under my ribs on the right side. When I get this feeling, it's more spirit trying to tell me that they probably had something wrong, like a hernia or gallbladder issue, appendix issue, or maybe it was some sort of abdominal issue. Spleen, is the spleen on the right side? Something along those lines. I heard spleen, that's why I said it. So he's also wearing overalls. I see him wearing overalls, and he's bent slightly forward, just a little bit from the shoulders and the upper torso when he walks. And it's almost like his feet shuffle, not, they don't go out to the side so much as they kick straight forward when he walks as well. Yeah. So best of luck with everything. Thank you for your question. They kind of just like stopped just like that. So.
Okay, let's do a quick couple of hellos. We got some new folks on. We got a lot of new folks on here today. So, hello, Carla. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Rowena. Tommy, thank you for
Hi.
sharing. You switched from the watch
Awesome.
party. Cool. Let's get up here to the top. Next one here. Yep. So next one's gonna be Daniela, and it's 8:16. Oh, nope. That's weird.
What?
That's really weird. Okay. Well, it's just the way the day's going. Debbie,
Hi,
anyone
Debbie.
want
I
to
always
talk
want to talk to
you?
you. Well, that explains my breathing issues just now. um, but the breathing issues I'm feeling, I feel like are regarding your dad. I feel like we need to keep a closer eye on dad. Joyce. Okay, so Joyce is coming through. And Joyce says, don't listen to him. You know he's full of crap. Pay attention. I feel like your mom has been on the ball, but she'll say something, but when he says, what's she gonna do? So she kind of just backs off. And we don't want to do that this time. We want to keep a close eye. And Joyce has her finger out at you right now and says, you need to make this change. You need to do what you need to do. So get on it. Very matter of fact, very blunt, no question about it. Get on it. I feel like it has to do with something with the house. Keep seeing you inside the house. She says it's okay. It's okay with me. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Okay.
All right.
Just want to roll back up. There it is. Okay. Next one's from Daniel. From Wheatfield. Any messages for my first love, Christopher, who passed suddenly recently? Sorry for your loss.
Oh, sorry, honey. I'm seeing he's swinging a locket. It looks like a thin gold chain, and it looks like a heart shape or some sort of a locket. And he's swinging it back and forth. And then I hear, you always knew where it was. You always knew where it was. That may or may not mean anything for the locket itself. He says you always knew the person you wanted to be, and I always admired you for that because I was never brave enough to achieve that myself. But I feel like he was a good guy. I feel like he just kind of got off track, and I feel like he just got off the, on the went off on the beaten path for a while and just could be very easily swayed in his younger years, especially. Oh, he just showed me a motorcycle. So symbolically, what a motorcycle means to me is that spirit's way of describing their personality. And what he's showing me is that he had kind of a fun, reckless side to him. Push the envelope, knew how to get out there and live life. But I feel like he's showing me he's going like this, like his focus was just never where it should have been or where it needed to be for long enough. I just saw somebody get punched. Somebody got punched in the stomach. I feel like first I felt like it was literal, like that happened to somebody, but I almost feel like it's more figurative, like his loss was like a punch to the gut for you. He went like this, like my passing was real quick, fast, and I feel like it was pretty unexpected. He says, but that's what I get. So know that he's in the light, know that he is okay. And he's going like this. And he's holding his heart. Yeah, you'll always be in his heart. You always were. Okay, so thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck.
That wasn't me beeping.
No, that was my printer. I turned it off. Keeps doing some funky stuff.
It's just one of those days.
So, just a quick recap. Anybody who's on the watch party, if you would like your questions to be seen and hopefully asked and answered, if you have any comments you're trying to make, we will not be able to see them in the watch party. So please log in through either our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. It takes 2 seconds. It costs nothing. And or Where's My Sage, and then also Facebook Where's My Sage as well. Okay, or WLFE DB Radio. You can go there as well. And then Mike can see everything that he needs to see to make sure that you don't get missed. And again, we're running a contest. So please make sure that when you do share this live broadcast tonight, that you actually mark in the comments that you shared it so that we can see that, and we will draw that. At the beginning of next show. Okay.
Okay, next one's from Denise. She's doing a follow-up from Randy on Friday.
Hi, Denise.
Is his father the same as my husband, Bob? And do you see what Randy's name is now?
I got a very blunt, we're not going there. And I feel like that's actually to protect the family. It will start more trouble if we go down that road. And I've kind of been shut down on that.
Okay.
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 Whoever's coming forward for you he had an issue with his liver. And he's saying pain in the neck. Because I'm getting a pain in the neck right here, but then I hear pain in the neck. I'm hearing let it go. It's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Sorry, honey. Thank you for your question.
All right. Here. Next one's from Elaine. Does anyone have any messages for me for my family?
Hi, Elaine. I'm picking up on a man who feels like a father figure to you. I don't feel like he was the friendliest or maybe the nicest man. I don't really like the feeling that I get about him. Let go of the past and stop whining about it is what I'm hearing. You turned out okay. Your guides are stepping forward now and saying, stop letting your past define who you are in the present and for your future. They are also saying to you that you can grow and still evolve and become, they're saying, all the things you want to become. Stop letting age or society get in the way of what you feel is best for you or the things you want to do. They're saying you just have to go get it. It's right there. And I feel like you just want to blend in a way. You're not supposed to blend in. You're meant to stand out. So you have to break through those barriers of your past in order to be able to shine in your future and in the present moment. Okay. So if you do that, you're going to open up a whole world of things that are going to be happy and lighter and freeing, especially freeing for you. Okay. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Okay, next one's from Jennifer. Hello, wondering if there are any messages from me.
Hello, Jennifer. Oh, all of a sudden I can't breathe. It's right in here, and I have a female stepping forward with curly white hair, and it looks like shorter. It's cute. It's like whiter, lighter, and with maybe some silver or gray in it. And the issue with my breathing starts here, and then it travels up to out here. And now she's saying something about her heart. Heck of a thing, she says. Heck of a thing. She says, you're just like me. She says, stop being so stubborn and look at the whole picture. And I feel like she is talking about a situation that you're involved in the here and the now in your home life. I feel like you're holding out for on something just because you're sick of the way things always are. And so you've decided this time you're not going to budge. But all it's going to do is work against you. She says you're making yourself miserable for no reason. She says you're not that way. You're not that kind of person. Forgive and let it go and just move on. It's not worth it. Pick your battles. And I do feel like it's with the man in your life, whether it's your boyfriend, your husband. Yeah, open up your mind and just let it go. Thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Okay.
I'm seeing another theme here tonight, guys.
Yep. Just give you a quick breather there. So coming up soon, we got Kristie Cesare next week, the Ghost Boy of Geneseo. He's going to talk about his experiences of the haunting in a college campus. Tara Scabella, she's an energy healer. She's also a survivalist from Naked and Afraid. When I've taken a few classes with Tara, she's really interesting. Kristie's going to do some more spirit messages on June 9th. If we go over 100 on YouTube, subscriber-wise, we will stick another reading somewhere in between today and the 9th. June 16th, I'll have the guys on doing a cryptid night, and the following weekend, Chuck Porter talks about, does a salute to service, first responder and military show. We're going to talk about first responders and paranormal experiences. And then following that is the Reverend Tim Shaw. So, all right, let's get back into the next batch of questions.
And just a reminder for those of you who are on the watch party, because I'm seeing more people join on the watch party, if you want your questions to be seen by Mike and have a chance to have them answered, or your comments, or if you shared this live broadcast and you're commenting shared, we need you to log in either through our YouTube, Where's My Sage, or the Where's My Sage page on Facebook, or WLFEDB Radio, in order for us to actually see it. We appreciate you logging in with the watch parties. We did forget that. Unfortunately, we can't see what you're posting, and it doesn't get meshed in with, or combined in with everybody else's. So yeah, if you want a chance for the contest and you want a chance to have your questions answered, we need you to come in through one of those pages. So thank you so much, and we do appreciate you guys.
Okay. The next is from Kim. Any messages would be great.
Hey, Kim. All of a sudden, I'm seeing a tennis court. And now I'm getting lightheaded. And I feel like almost disoriented. I feel like there's a female trying to step forward, and I feel like she's a friend of yours. All of a sudden, I feel like the base of my neck, there's an injury to the base of my neck, and I can feel it here too in the front. I feel like something happened to me on the tennis court, but then I don't feel like something happened to me on the tennis court. So that's got to be something. That's got to be her way of trying to say something. She's starting to slowly show herself, and what I'm seeing is shoulder length, a little bit longer, chocolate brown hair, a little bit fuller, straighter with a little bit of natural body wave to it. She's saying to you, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And then I'm hearing son. She's saying son. So when spirit says something like that to me, that means they're bringing up somebody who's alive or present now, or a situation or an environment that is present now. So that would mean the son she's talking about is here and alive now. She's saying little. The way she's talking to me and the way she's communicating and connecting with me also tells me she most likely had some sort of traumatic brain injury or something that would have interfered with her ability to communicate, whether effectively or at all. Medical condition that would have gotten in the way. I feel like I have to say that. She is in the light, though, so you don't have to worry about her. Now I'm seeing a cupboard or cabinet door in your kitchen. Cupboard door. It looks like an older style, and it looks like a little white round knob with little flowers or something on it. It almost makes me feel like it's a country theme or an older style theme. Okay, that's it. Just stop talking. So thank you very much for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
All right, there we go. And again, folks, as I'm getting everybody in here, if you could ask the question once, if you ask it twice, it pushes my my little ledger off, and then I lose it, and I have to try to track everybody back down again. Okay. There's my little blue thing. There we go. Next one is for Bill. Wondering if my Aunt Barbara has any messages for me. She is a very cool lady. Missing her.
Hi, Bill. I feel sick to my stomach, and something is weird with my head. Now, when I have issue with my head in this area, that's usually Spirit's way of telling me that there was an issue like an aneurysm or a stroke, something along those lines. And it's like a migraine kind of a feeling. It makes me sick. It just makes me feel sick. Okay, so I'm saying she's calling herself husky. I would not use that term for a woman. She's a tough cookie. She looks to be a little taller. She definitely is a little bit heavier. She has shorter gray silver hair, It looks like she's wearing glasses. She's got this rolling pin. And it's the old style, it's the wooden. But I feel like she's showing me, normally when they show me something like that, it's because they want me to know that they like to bake or are known to bake, and I'm sure she did. But the feeling I get with this is that she probably used it for more than just baking. I almost feel like I'm going to get beat with it or I got to run away. Um, she makes me smile, though. Her energy is fantastic. You could go to her for anything, but you did not mess with her. I can see her. She's using things to show me and communicate with me that way. She's also using my empathy and my feeling. She's not talking to me with her. She's not using her mouth or her words. When spirit does that, it tells me about what was happening at the time of their passing. So it means that she was not able to communicate either effectively or at all. So she could have even been unconscious, whether it was 2 minutes before she passed or 6 months before she passed. She says, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. And she does. She is. She's in the light. But then I'm at her service. I'm at the funeral parlor. I'm at the wake or whatever it is. And she says, wow, was that a mess? So whatever happened there, whatever occurred, whatever didn't work out, she knows about it. Okay. So I hope that helped you. And thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Oh, they're coming in. Oh, let's get back up here. Oh, the big one here. I don't mean to butcher this one. Arwan. Hi, wondering whether you got a message from me. I'm worried about my future and whether my schizophrenia or psychotics. I was dabbling with suicide and it's pretty close 4 times. By the way, I'm HSP. I think we'll take that one off air.
I don't know what HSP means, honey. I'm sorry.
That one's coming in from overseas. We'll take that one off air. I have a contact for that one. From Kristie, my job of 16 years to survive this pandemic.
Hi, Karen. I'm hearing a big yes. I'm hearing yes, your job will survive it. You gotta hang in there. I almost feel like you're gonna think it's not and everything's gonna point in that direction. And then boom, something's gonna happen and everything's gonna be okay. I'm hearing what you do is vital, but the people who need to acknowledge that just haven't been able to see that yet, but they will. Your spirit guides are saying that you will be okay and financially you will be okay. Save, budget, do what you feel like you have to do in the moment, because I do feel like the company you work for and the place that you're at, there are going to be a lot of ups and downs and peaks and valleys, and you have to just ride the wave with this one. So it's kind of like you're at the mercy of many people's free will, the owners of the companies, the superiors, the whoever, the economy, the whatever is going on. But yes, ultimately it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. You will have a job. That's what your guides want me to tell you. You will have a job. Okay, so hang in there. I know this has been tough for all of us. All right, so thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck.
Arwan or Joanne, just throw me throw us a message right to Where's My Sage. We'll follow up with you there, because I know we're gonna have a language issue as well. So let's go ahead and we'll rock it out there.
Okay.
But we're not gonna lose you.
Oh no.
Especially because your referral person, she knows how to get a hold of us.
Oh, okay.
She's a friend of Mika's.
Oh. Gotcha.
They know how to find us. Sherry.
We can't hide.
All right. All right. So, hi guys. I was wondering if my mom or dad have anything. I've been thinking about them lately. Yeah, when I get going on here, guys, I just kind of go, yep, I didn't want to miss anybody. Click. So, I don't want to miss anybody's reading. So some of the stuff we do like to handle. Some of those we'll handle off air.
Yeah. Your mom says she keeps leaving you flowers. I don't know if you're seeing flowers a lot, whether it's on a commercial or, just pictures, or if you're happening upon them, or just noticing them more. Yeah, I'm hearing you just need to be shown a lot of love right now. And whatever's going on with your home life and your situation at home, she's reassuring you that everything will be okay and that things will work out. They will work out. Be patient. Be patient and be kind. And I see your husband or your significant other. Things have been tough, but that's no reason to yell. So there you go. Yeah. So thank you for your question. Best of luck, sweetie.
I think, yes, Tracy. Reach out to Kristie. Tracy Boyer.
Oh, yeah.
You did win the reading from the other day. I'm trying to watch as many.
There it is. Yes, congratulations. Yes, you are one of our winners.
Let me put the other one up for tonight. Again, there we go. So coming back up to the top. All right. From Sharon, Kristie and Mike, my daughter thinks I have a spirit in the house and particular room. Is she right?
Hi, Sharon. That explains the reason my neck muscles are all tensing up. Yeah, I don't like him either. It's a male. It's a male. I feel like he came with the house. I feel like he thinks it's his house. I feel like your daughter wakes up a lot at night. I don't feel like he's doing anything directly to her, although his energy is enough to disturb her. She picks up on it. Yeah, he's got to go. He knows I'm talking about him. So if I'm in your daughter's bedroom, I feel like we've got the closet almost to the corner of the room. on the right side, and then the next wall has the window, and I feel like her bed's over here somewhere. I'm being told he's attached to something. He goes way back too. He goes way, way back. He likes the music box she has on her dresser. He has a particular interest in that for some reason. So I'm being told if she plays it, that will actually calm things down. Play it before you go to bed at night. Something about the wood floors too. You can try to tell him to go. She's going to need to tell him to go. He doesn't like that. He's cranky. He wants to be left alone, but he's got to go. So you can try to tell him. I'm being told it's okay that you tell him to go and leave her alone, and she needs to put her foot down as well. Now I'm being shown a spot in your basement where I feel like there's a workbench or something. I feel like that's where his hub is. That's his spot. But he likes your daughter's energy because she's young and she's pure and she's innocent. She is a very high vibration. It's almost like he can't help but be drawn to it. So if you tell him to go and he doesn't seem to listen, or the same things keep happening, I don't think it's going to make it worse. Then you might want to call somebody to help you cleanse it, properly, and get rid of him that way. Okay. So I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I think he's just like menacing. I think he's just there. So yeah. Okay. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck. Let me know if you need help with anything. Okay.
Hi guys, just an administrative thing. If you've asked a question, please don't ask it multiple times. When you do ask it multiple times, it moves my my list, and folks that have already asked their question kind of end up getting bumped off. It's the way Facebook is with the comments. So please just ask the question once. And I'm trying to get everybody. So I need to do a couple quick follow-ups with some comments here. So Bill came back. Thanks. I'll text you in a day or so, but you're right on. Just so you know. Arwan, just there's a message button. Just send us a message there. And then there was another one here from Danielle is a follow up. She was wondering if the necklace was a golden nugget necklace.
I saw a gold necklace, gold chain, and something was hanging on it. So yeah, it could have been. Yes, it could have been. Anything else? Did you? I didn't know. Cut you off. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Before we go to the next question, I just had this vision. Somebody's trying to come forward. This one's not pretty. Unfortunately, this is what happens sometimes. This person, and I do feel a female connection, whether it's the female who's passed or whether it's a female connection here. Bad, horrible, awful scene. At night, it looks like on blacktop or a road. And I feel like somebody's head hit that hard surface and just it went over. So somebody's trying to come forward, that spirit's trying to come forward. So if anyone can connect with us at all, I'm being told it was a horrible accident, but it's not what it seems. So if anybody can validate that, let's talk about that. Okay.
All right. We did. We did that one. Let's go in here. Oh, we just did that one. My list got bumped all over. Let's go in for Tanya. Hi guys. Any messages for me tonight?
Hi, Tanya.
And as you're working on that, folks, if you have to tune out for some reason, we're now on iTunes and Spreaker, so you can listen there. You can download the podcast while you're driving around or at work or something. Just put them in your headphones and go. So we're everywhere now.
So Tanya, I feel like you are good. I feel like right now, in this moment, you are right where you need to be, exactly where you're supposed to be at. And I feel like you have to learn to live in the moment and become more comfortable with not knowing all the answers or being able to figure out the next steps. So for this moment, just take it in, slow down, figure out only one step at a time. And I'm being touched on top of my head. And you will be okay. You're getting it slowly but surely. You're getting it for sure. I need to see Liz Lopez.
Okay.
Yes, it's a guy. And as soon as I read that, it just happened to be like right in my eye level. It touched on the top of my head.
Yeah, there were multiple people that are coming into contact on that one. So let's there's multiple. So we'll go back up to Liz, but quite a few.
No, Denise, it's not you. Thank you.
Not Denise.
I do need you guys all to let me know, because process of elimination, when I read your responses, I'll know yes or no. But as soon as I saw Liz, I feel like it's her. This was a horrible, I see lights flashing everywhere. What's up with your brother? I'm hearing I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I keep getting quick glimpses of what looks to me like the back tire of a motorcycle or some sort of a bike. But I feel like there's a car involved too. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And this guy is young. He's standing right next to me. Okay, so there's a connection. He's saying brother.
You got follow up right there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he said brother, so there's a brother connection. So he's either acknowledging that he has a brother that was left behind. I keep hearing they think I did it on purpose. They think I did it on purpose. I didn't do it. I'm hearing garbage, and then I'm seeing big black garbage bags, like someone took out the trash that's sitting out by the garbage cans. And all of a sudden, it's hard to breathe. I feel like his chest got crushed and his lungs collapsed. He acknowledges, yes, I was going fast, but no, I didn't do it. It's not what they think. Which makes me feel like, people think that he either did something intentionally to kill himself or intentionally to cause an accident or to hurt himself or someone else. And he's saying no. And I'll tell you, to back that up, the way he is coming through to me and the way I'm receiving him, if he did in fact do that, if he was in fact intentionally, if he was accountable or responsible in any way, even if he felt like he was and he wasn't, he would come to me a whole different way. And this guy is right here. He's thin, he's young, he's probably around 5'10", give or take. Lighter skinned, clean haircut, nice looking guy. He looks to be wearing baggier jeans or pants with a longer white shirt or t-shirt. Kind of looks straight with the way his clothes make him look. But his body, like I can see his arms, he looks a little bit lanky. That's like thin. He looks like he's wearing some sort of a gold necklace around his neck. He feels so bad. He's getting upset, and he says, Mama, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He is also acknowledging to me that maybe he was involved with something with drugs in the past. But that's why he's so adamant that people know. What really went down or what really happened, or that at least he was not responsible like people think, or with the way the situation makes it look. Not this time. And I'm just simply interpreting what he's saying to me and what he's showing me, and then repeating what he's saying to me. Not in any way trying to make him look bad or look like he was doing whatever. But I can only give you what I get. So the bottom line is that he says he's sorry. And it's funny because usually spirit just comes on my left when they want to step forward like that. They're on my left. I definitely feel like he's in the light. But he's standing behind my right shoulder and to my right. And that's a new one. So that must mean something to somebody. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm getting a pain right here.
Folks, just not to interrupt, but we're going through and I'm trying to get to everybody right in order on the list. And please don't send private messages because it kind of bounces me out. And I go to take a look at my phone is going off.
Yeah, mine was.
So we'll come right through. We'll come right down. I'm trying to help somebody out, and I do have you here, and we're going in order. That just happened to be Liz's came up out of order.
Yeah,
Spirit. Spirit comes in at a strange time.
I have a responsibility on that level, guys. So it's everything happens for a reason.
Sometimes I'm like a chainsaw through butter, folks, and I want to make sure I get everybody's questions. So when you ask multiple times, it kind of blows those that we're trying to get to out of the order. So I apologize if I seem a little rude, but my phone is just going crazy over here with folks that are private messaging us instead of using the chat. And like I said, I'm trying to take care of one person at the moment here. So we're trying to
Also,
get
for
to you
those
folks.
of you, yeah, and also for those of you who are in the watch parties, again, please, if you have questions that you want to ask, if you are sharing this and want to be part of the contest, we need you to log in through our YouTube, Where's My Sage, or on Facebook, Where's My Sage, okay, or WLFEDB Radio also. And that way Mike will be able to see everything. The watch parties don't unfortunately connect with, you know, these
StreamYard that we use, yes.
the StreamYard, yeah. And I was trying to look for the proper platform word, but yeah. So if you guys could do that, I see there's a lot of people who joined the watch party that I started. So if you want to actually be interactive, we need you to be included here live now. We need you to go into one of those, either YouTube or Facebook. It Where's My Sage. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. This is great.
Thank
This is
you.
great tonight.
Okay, so Liz had a little follow up there. She does get pains in her head when she thinks about him.
Right back in here.
Wow. Yeah. So the next one here, Kristie, was a homeless man I saw in Key West. My grandfather. That's from Jamie Lynn. And because of those multiple messages, I lost the other half of the message. So
that's okay. Hey, whatever's supposed to be answered will be answered. Yes, he looked a lot like him. Yes, it almost was undeniable. Your spirit guides are saying no, it was not. They're making me feel like your grandfather's not anywhere near there, to be honest with you. I don't even feel like he was in that area. So they're also saying that's a road you don't want to go down. See, my light's changing. So there you go. They're also saying to you, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You need that reassurance right now. Everything will be okay. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck. And Liz, thank you too. And best of luck with everything as well.
There we go. All right. Technically, it got crazy because folks started switching to email and to messenger, and yeah. So those that I've been trying to find, I kind of lost. Oh,
that's okay.
And you just did. What happened there? That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. If you have questions, that don't get answered, we can always set up a session too, video chat, phone call. I still am working from home, so we can certainly do, private sessions with you as well. Okay, so give me a call or text me, and we can certainly set something up.
Okay, next one's from Sharon. Kristie, anything from Mark's family, his mother Joan, brother Norm, or sister Paula? Thank you.
I'm stuck on brother. I'm also stuck on Joan. I'm hearing they're together. I'm seeing an apron with a busier like floral pattern. I do feel like it's the actual apron they want me to see this time. He keeps being told to turn the page. Turn the page. What are you doing? Turn the page. God, so annoying. This is coming from them. I keep hearing him say, I don't want to. And I keep hearing, but you have to. You have to. Dwelling. Not doing anything about whatever this is. I'm hearing reassurance from both of them. It will be okay. Just turn the damn page. That's what he's being told. All right. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Okay. Let's go in comments. There we go. All right. 826. Yeah. Getting back up here. Oh, another Bigfoot guy jumped in there. Awesome. Rachel's got a quick question from Geneseo. Do you have any messages for her?
Hey, Rachel. I feel like you're about to give up and your spirit guides are screaming at you, don't stop. I do feel like you're clinical hands-on. I'm looking at your picture and I just keep hearing and seeing nurse, healthcare. Don't stop. I feel, excuse me, I actually feel as if there is a coworker of yours, an associate of yours, who actually needs to hear that more. I feel like it's about you, but I feel like somebody else is needs to hear that more than you do. I feel like shifts are long. I feel sweaty. I feel out of breath. I feel overwhelmed. I keep seeing this person kind of leaning up, against a wall, off like in the hallway by herself. And she's just leaning over, kind of resting on her knees, like she just has to get away. She has to take a break. I feel like she is reaching a breaking point. But the spirit guides are telling me it's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay. And you will get through this. Don't give up and do not leave the profession, because I feel like this is creating some serious doubt and some serious issues as to whether or not we want to keep going. And if she gives up, everything's going to change and it's not going to be for the better. Encourage her to keep going is what I just heard. Encourage her to keep going. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. We've got a thank you from Jamie. Again, folks, if you got to tune out for some reason, we can also you can also catch us on iTunes and Spreaker and listen while you're in the car. Great way to listen to podcasts. That's what I do. Sharon followed up with his mom had an apron like that. Mom says thank you, Kristie and Mike. Well, thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Rachel came back with thank you. That helps. I will.
Good. I'm glad. Thank you.
Good. Liz was another thank you. And okay, let's go up here, back to the top of the list here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This one, we're not doctors, but some good meditation that we can. So this one is from Patricia. Kristie, it's Pat Contra. My daughter was diagnosed with blood cancer. I'm so bewildered. Can you help? I'm going to go from our energy end, and there's some good people in Rochester that I can suggest. And look into HemiSync. There's a great doc, Brian Daly, if you look him up on YouTube. And we're going to try to get Brian on, but he's done some things with blood numbers and music and sound healing and stuff like that. But then I'm going to turn it over to my partner because we are not medical professionals. But I've seen some really interesting studies with energy healing and cancers. So positive thinking. And my best prayers to your daughter. All right.
Hi, Pat. No, and I have to say, I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose. I cannot tell you how to handle this or what to do to handle this. She has to make those decisions for herself. What I initially feel is, oh my God, this is horrible. Wait, this isn't so bad. Wait, what are we dealing with? What do you mean? Like, I feel like we keep going back and forth. The one thing that I can assure both of you of is that this is going to come down to her. How positive she's going to be, how optimistic she's going to be. It's all about her energy at this point. It's all about what she's going to allow into her circle and what she's not. It's going to be her attitude. It's going to be her outlook. It's going to be how strong is she willing to be on her worst days, and in the scariest moments. This is truly about heart and soul, is what her spirit guides just said to me. This is truly about heart and soul. I cannot and I will not ever tell anybody whether they're going to live or die. That's irresponsible. Your spirit guides and her spirit guides are giving you the tools and the information you need to use to fight this with everything that they've got, that you've got, that she's got. I do feel like she's going to have an easier time dealing with it than she initially thinks. Grab onto that, grab on hard, and don't let go. Her attitude and her outlook and her willingness to be positive through the worst of the worst is going to be, and I don't know what the worst of the worst is going to be for her, but from the best days to the worst days and everything in between, it's going to all be up to her. She also needs to take this time to weed out those who no longer serve her and who are no longer beneficial or positive. And it doesn't matter who they are or how close they are to her. If they are not going to support her the way that she needs them to support her and she knows is best for her, they have to go. I don't care if it's close family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's coworkers. I don't care who it is. they have to go. She has to be all about what's best for her at this point. And it makes me feel really good when I say that. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to tell you also that you guys are always in my prayers, and especially now. So please keep me posted. Okay. Thank you for your question, and please give her a big hug for me. Thank you.
Okay. So while you're getting settled there, just I'm going to put the schedule back up again one more time. So next reading show will be on June 9th. Krista Cesare will be with us next week, May 26th. He's the ghost boy from Geneseo. Had an experience while he was going to college. Chris is a friend of both of ours. He's a cool guy, great speaker, very entertaining. You will laugh. You will cry. It is an entertaining thing. Tara Scabella from Naked and Afraid. She's an outdoors person and an energy healer and a tantra instructor. Kristie again, and then I'll be doing a cryptid night on June 16th with a bunch of friends from the Northeast, and then we'll be doing a first responder night. So that's coming up. Let me get back up here, and let's get to our next comment. The next one's from Rowena. Love a message from my dad. Thank you.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I know. So we do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We're going to keep going here. And trying to get through everybody's comments here.
We have an amazing group tonight. You guys are always amazing. That's,
Yeah.
But I mean, we have so many new people, and we're just so excited, and we're just so grateful and thankful. So we really appreciate everything and everybody sticking with us tonight. This is wonderful. We hope
folks that are, the folks that are on WLFE DB radio, we're going to ask you to switch very soon over to Where's My Sage on Facebook, because Talk with Teddy is going to start at 10 o'clock, and we're going to go a little longer tonight than we usually do. Try to catch everybody if we can. So again, if you're on DB radio or WLFE, please switch over to Where's My Sage. And we're going to be starting moving everybody pretty much to our YouTube and our Facebook channels. So check those out. I know you guys are, some of you guys are on Kristie's business page, but start kind of look at our page, because that is where we show a lot of our investigations, our cool tours and stuff like that. So you don't want to miss out on those at all. We also have a group for those that are following us on some other stuff. So Rowena is then love a message from her dad, and thank you.
Hi, Rowena. Got a little bit of a headache going on.
I thought that was just me.
No, you usually are my headache. No, I'm kidding. Love you. You can't piss off the tech guy, right, guys? I'm teasing. And then my heart started to race, and I started to feel really anxious, worked up, nervous. I feel like your dad would get like that a lot. Have a tendency is what I should say. Have a tendency.
Courtney D, put your message back up on the board there. It got bounced off with the folks that asked the multiple questions. So please put your question back up. Courtney D.
I feel like your father also had an issue with blood pressure. The pressure in my head is just building. My left arm is starting to tingle in my left hand. Feels weird. So I'm trying to give him time and trying to get him to come forward more because he clearly wants my attention. He clearly wants me to know he's here. Um, but he is very hesitant, almost like he's not sure now. When spirit does that and comes forward in this way, along with the feeling that I get, it tells me a lot about how they died. It usually means that they committed suicide, but it can also mean that they had a hand in their own death in some way, shape, or form. So, in some way, they are or were, or at least they feel they are or were accountable or responsible for the how, what, where, why, when of their death. Even if it was accidental or inadvertent, it could also mean that there were questionable circumstances surrounding their death or they were murdered. I feel like your father holds himself accountable or realizes now, he realizes that he is responsible for the circumstances of his passing in some way. I feel like it was a fight and a struggle to get him to take responsibility for himself or for the decisions he made or the consequences or lack thereof. I truly feel like he's hiding. He won't come out. I'm trying to get him to talk to me, and for some reason he's not. But everything that spirit does is for a reason. Um, the way they do it, what they do, what they don't do, it's all to get their message across. So that's why I explain everything to you.
Kristie, there's some follow up there.
Okay, so that would be
Past from a
heart.
heart attack.
Blood pressure, thank you. So blood pressure, the left arm, that's all heart stuff. So that's all heart attack stuff. So that actually makes sense. Thank you for that validation. He really feels like he doesn't want to come forward. But it's definitely not you. It's not personal. I feel like he doesn't like the spotlight on him either. He said garden. So when spirit says something like that to me again, it means that they're talking about something or someone that's the here and the now, alive and present. And he said garden, and I feel like he's talking about yours. I feel like he's saying this so that you know he is around you and knows that you're doing what you're doing, or gardening, or planting, or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, now he's becoming Chatty Cathy. You had to finally tell him, listen, you have to let me know something. You got to work with me here. He also had a favorite chair, or he had his chair. He's letting me know that. His chair. Now I see him sitting in this chair, and he's covered in blankets. I feel like he was frail, almost like skin and bones. He had no meat on his bones. That's all I'm getting from him. In his own time, that's for sure. In his own time. But he came through a little bit. So thank you for your question, honey, and I hope this helps you. Best of luck.
let's see. Courtney's got bumped, so we're going to come grab this quick. I had her reloaded in here.
Okay.
Because it was one of those ones where we got the 27 of the same question. So, hello, Kristie. We spoke last year at Sattler. I'm opening a sugaring business in January. I'm nervous with phase 2 opening. I'm getting a lot of pressure from my clients, but I do not have a comfort level to open. What do my guides say? Thank you. Wow.
Hi,
Guide.
Courtney.
It's one of those nights, yeah.
What?
It's one of those nights I can't talk. Now I've caught up with the messages.
It's okay. Just breathe. Take another shot. I absolutely remember you. You follow your gut and you do what you know is best in your heart for yourself and for your clients. Your business will be just fine. Those people who choose to walk away, if they even do, which I don't think many of them are, if at all, they may be a little ornery about it, but that's too bad. At this point, we all have roots in gray and our nails haven't been done and we need to get waxed. It is what it is. So waxed, in your case, sugared, sorry. So don't worry, you're gonna be just fine. You're still following your business plan. You're still doing everything that you know you should be doing, that you're supposed to be doing. Nothing's gonna knock you off track unless you let it. So just stay the course. And it will be okay, because people are going to need to know they can count on and trust the people they're going to go to for services like that. We women know this. We have to trust those people who are going to do these things for us. And you are absolutely, positively one of them. So do not give in to peer pressure. You're not that way. You've already come a long way with the decisions you've made with your career and to do this in the first place. Don't start wavering now. This is nothing compared to what you've already been through to get here. So, all right. Thank you so much, honey. Best of luck.
Okay, so next one's going to be from Kayla, but I got another quick service announcement. Tommy G and Kathleen M and Patty C. Please re-enter. If you're still with us, please re-enter your messages. Unfortunately, like I said, there's those folks that go through and ask the same question multiple times, and we kind of get those. We end up getting them bounced off our little thing because of Facebook, the way they do things. And I really don't. There's a reason I'm making sure we got everybody on there. So for Kayla, she would like to connect with my friend. And I thought there was a follow-up down below, but let's go with that. I don't remember if it was above or below that. So.
Hi, Kayla. The first connection I make is male. I'm also being shown that whatever was wrong, it was a health issue, something long-term, like cancer. Even if it was something that was manageable, throughout life, not something that has to just be cancer, but something that's, there's a lot of long-term health issues out there. I also was being shown that this person was athletic and active back in the day. I feel like somebody just grabbed my throat. So the way your friend is coming forward, this person, I'm getting a letter T. I feel like they are definitely accountable or responsible in some way for why they died or why they died when they died. I'm hearing I didn't listen. I didn't listen. Very hesitant to come forward. I feel a huge anger and heaviness. You just had a dog come forward. Shag your long hair, light color, and the tail is up and kind of has a curve. Um, I'm hearing always with you. Um, I feel like you have a female friend too who's passed. All of a sudden, I feel like I don't know what's going on. This is weird. But again, everything spirit does is for a reason. Every way they do it. Because now they're making me feel like the female is one who's passed and it's the male that's here or present. And again, I feel like there's a hand going around my throat and grabbing my throat. I feel like we need to talk tomorrow or in the next couple of days. So shoot me a message or shoot me a phone call in the next couple of days. And I'm going to try to get some clarification on this one for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. Hopefully this makes sense to you, whatever I'm going through, however this is happening, but I feel like I need to at least touch base with you. Yeah, because now my head hurts too. I feel like I got whacked up back here. So thank you for your question, honey. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. We've got a break here. So I'm going to say goodnight to WLFEDB Radio. Thank you for those who have been out there listening from there. You can catch the follow-up podcasts, or I'm sure you probably tuned in for Talk with Teddy, and we don't want to mess up Teddy's time. I guess he runs the radio station. But you can catch us on iTunes and Spreaker. I lost about 5 messages, and that's why I run my little thing. So, again, good night, WLFEDB Radio. I'm going to tune you guys out, and we will catch you guys next week.
Thank you so much.
And you're live. Can I turn it off from here? Okay. Yes. And we're just going to remove. Okay. All right. So we're still here. You're still there. Okay. Hey, Mike Gallagher. So, Peggy Leone, please repost your questions. Penny H, please put your question back. Oh, no. Penny H I have right there. Let's go with Penny. Go to Lori, and then we'll go to Penny H. So, Lori, anything for me tonight? My brother Rich passed away a few years ago, and weeks. I am so sorry.
You are all good.
It's been a long, and I can smell that pizza roll in the oven right now. So, yeah. So concentration shot. So
Thanks.
again, Larry, I'm sorry for your
Thanks.
loss. And welcome, folks that are still here with us. Okay, we're gonna go a little longer than usual tonight to try to catch folks. So those that are in the comments right now, we'll try to get to you guys. So I don't know if we'll take many more after that. So I've got you listed. I've got your times down, and we'll go from there. So thank you for being with us, and please like and share and join us on YouTube. And it's all yours, boss.
Your brother was a smoker. Your brother also showed me a motorcycle. Again, you may connect with that literally. Oh, I heard a vroom vroom. He rubbed it for me. But also that is Spirit's way of telling me about their personality and the fact that he liked to have fun and live life on the edge and push the envelope and have a good time, sometimes even reckless. I heard him say, catch up. Excuse me. Catch up. Catch up. And gave me a thumbs up. Does that mean anything to you? Catch up. He's laughing now. He's laughing and he says, you know. He says, I fought and I fought hard. I feel like he's answering. I feel like you're wondering, was he happy with the services? Was he happy with the choices and decisions that, you had to make or that had to be made for him? He says, funerals suck. He says, it sucked, but funerals always suck. He's like, that's all I got. That's what he says.
Especially right now. You got to do it on Zoom.
Right. I know. But he's okay. And he's in the light. And he is doing well. He says, yes, I do.
Yeah, I got to say thanks for technology.
Yeah. He says, he is around and he is keeping his eye on you because somebody has to. He also makes me feel like maybe you didn't always get along or you butted heads. He says, water under the bridge. But then he admits that a lot of that was because of him or it was his fault. So that's why it's water under the bridge. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck.
And again, folks, please, if you asked a question once, please just ask it once. If not, the way the scroll goes for Facebook, I end up losing folks. And I'm getting to them. I go right in order, and we will get there. I'm trying. Let's see. So next one is Penny. Kristie, is anything new coming my way in the next 2 months? Thank you.
Oh, yes. I feel like life is going to hit you like a tidal wave. I don't feel like it's going to be all that pleasant. I do feel like the scales will be balanced, but you're going to have to ride the wave, and you're going to have to just go with the flow on this one. These are not going to be circumstances that you can circumvent. They're not going to be things that you can control or try to manipulate or even think ahead. It's not going to work that way. Just be ready to be open to do what you have to do when you have to do it, the way you have to do it. You will get through it, though. It's going to be some good, some bad. Not bad, just unpleasant. I feel like in one hand you're gonna say, "What the heck? What, where did this come from?" And the next you're gonna be like, "Oh, thank God!" Like something else comes out to balance it. I feel like with one, there's always gonna be a yin and a yang. Um, and then I heard your guides just said, "This too shall pass." So just after that, they're telling me that this is going to be necessary to weed out and kind of clear out some things in life. So let it happen, don't fight it. So, for instance, if somebody that you normally are friends with or keep in touch with, you don't feel like you don't feel the need to talk to them anymore, don't. If you notice that someone has not called you in a long time, don't worry about it. Don't take it personally. It's just life. And the universe is going to help provide what you need to continue to go on this next year. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Thank you. Next one's from Debbie. And who do I have around me? Thank you.
Hi, Debbie. Your spirit guides are really around you lately. I feel like you feel pressure from behind. It's actually your spirit guides. You have some family around you. There's a whole group that stepped forward. I do feel like there's a mother figure for you over there. I'm seeing the apron. She liked to cook. She was known to cook. But you need a lot of divine guidance right now to get you through the next part of the next chapter of your life. I'm being told big changes are coming. And so your spirit guides are really trying to nudge you and guide you and kind of sway you in the right direction. Listen to it. I feel like you're struggling when it comes to following your gut. And I know I can see that there's been some decisions and some things that have come up where, your head's getting in the way, but for all the right reasons, follow your gut. It doesn't matter if things work out the way you want or think they should, or if they're good or bad when they work out. It means you're going through what you're supposed to go through to be able to stay on your path. And that's the most important thing. It's not always going to be good and positive and easy and work out for the best, although it is working out for the best if you're following your gut and doing what you should. So you're also being told, do not be swayed. Do not be swayed. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Do not be swayed. You got 5 people around you, and I feel like they are the 5, or were the 5 closest people to you. Two men, 2 women, and I can't figure out who the 5th person is. They won't show themselves. I can see there's a circle of a group. I feel like it's a younger person. Actually, now I feel like it's a male. They're all there to love you and guide you and give you the support you need right now. The elderly, a little bit heavier set, shorter woman with the short white hair, the fuller, curlier white hair, and the smile and the front teeth stick out. She says, and don't plant there. So whatever you're going to plant somewhere, don't plant there. So I hope this helps you. Thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Mary Lou, your question did just get eaten by Facebook. You can try to put yours back up on there. And at this point, folks, I don't think we're going to take many more questions. So if your questions are in my queue, we're going to go with those. Mary Lou, though, put yours back up. So the next one here is from. It won't even let me get the post this one. Why? There we go. Okay. Yep. There we go. Before we lose it, Karen Smith. Any messages for me from past loved ones?
Hi, Karen. I keep hearing parents. I'm also picking up on two females. I feel like one is a grandmother and one is an aunt. And I feel like they're almost one and the same. So they've got to be close or connected somehow. Bake away is what I just heard. Bake away. The grass is greener. I feel like between the two of these ladies, they were always busy in the kitchen, whether it was baking, whether it was cooking, and it was from scratch. I feel like there was very little food of any kind that came out of that kitchen or their kitchens that was not made from scratch. Stop doubting yourself. You've allowed somebody to get in your head. Stop doubting yourself. They're saying you know better, and this person should not be allowed to have a place in your life. So do not let them get in your head. And I do feel like it's a male. Yep. So thank you for your questions, sweetie. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Next one's from Stacy Brown. Can you tell me something about my niece?
Hi, Stacy. Let's see. I feel like I'm picking up on a young person. I saw a bicycle, and then I saw somebody riding. And I have the vision of somebody riding a bicycle through a park. That is Spirit's way of letting me know that they knew how to take things in. They stopped and smelled the roses. They enjoyed the moment. And I'm hearing, as I'm saying this, I'm hearing I learned. And when I said young person earlier, I needed to say young person, but I saw a child. Normally that means for me that I'm seeing either they're showing me who they were when they like what they were like when they were alive. I'm having a really hard time keeping a straight thought, and I feel like this is her. I'm also picking up on her with this. I feel like she's in spirit, but she's not. I don't know what's going on here. I have about 8 things being thrown at me at once. Um, when I see someone younger and I pick up on them as being older, it usually means they're younger, but they probably were an older soul or acted older than their age. But it can also be vice versa. Um, I keep feeling like she's in spirit, but I also don't feel like she is. When I'm on the fence about this is one of 2 things. If they're in spirit, it's their way of letting me know they were not ready to pass when they did. If they are not in spirit, um, I am usually picking up on somebody who is on medication of some sort, like psychotropic drugs, that kind of thing, for some sort of mental illness. Um, I feel like it's all of it. I feel like it's none of it. I feel like it's both. That's the best way I can describe what I'm experiencing right now and what is and what's going on. I feel like I'm in the middle. I'm surrounded by a blurry whirlwind of stuff. Spirit guide just stepping forward and saying she needed help. I'm also picking up on the fact that I feel like she was missing for a while, or we're looking for her, or we were looking for her. Any feedback you can give would be great. Um, when I normally get like this, it's usually because somebody is alive, but they are in a certain state of mind or in a certain state. It could be a coma. They could be autistic. They could be mentally ill. They could have dementia, Alzheimer's, a brain injury. When we are suffering from any of those things or anything like it, our brains function in a way that we meditate to go. And so it's very easy sometimes to connect with the living on this level, but it's not always easy to figure it out right away. Um, I feel like there is a lot going on with this one. A lot. I'm getting a pain like I was crushed. Look at my clavicle right across here. Something is, I need more time with you on this one. So if you want to give me a call tomorrow or shoot me a message tomorrow, Stacy.
Kristie, look at the bottom comment in the queue.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm
Thanks,
very
Peggy.
sorry. So now I'm going to say this about that. Unfortunately, the fact that she is not really coming forward, again, my explanation of when spirit wants my attention, gets it, or communicates with me in a specific way, she's not coming forward to really talk to me much. It tells me about how they died. And this is her way of taking some sort of responsibility or acknowledging that she's accountable on some level for her passing or why or how she passed. I do feel like she bears a great responsibility here, and she definitely bears the brunt of the fault. And that could just be more by choice and lifestyle. It doesn't mean she did something physically to herself. I don't necessarily feel like this was a suicide so much as I feel like it was life choices or circumstances. What were we going to say?
Your room lights are changing again.
Oh, thank you. So there you go. This kid had a hard life from the get-go. I keep getting a pain in here as well. Like I feel like she was beaten. The fact that my clavicle feels like it was crushed or it was broken. I'm getting pain and ache in my neck and my back and my shoulders. And I do feel like she was in abusive relationships. I do feel like she had abusers in her life, we'll say. Unfortunately, Peggy, her lifestyle led up to those circumstances in a way, or the circumstances of her life. She doesn't want to talk anymore. Not now. But thank you for the validation. That definitely helped her to step forward a little more and to clarify things. I will say that I feel like she's okay, and I do feel like she's in the light. She's coming from the left, and I feel like she's all right. She just needs some time. So I'm very sorry for your loss, Stacy and Peggy. And thank you for your question.
Okay. Again, folks, I'm only going to take what's left in the queue, so please don't post any more questions so we can get to the folks that already had their questions. The next one here is from Jean. Hello, I was wondering if there's messages for me. Thank you.
Hi, Janine. I keep hearing school for you. School. School. I feel like you need or are seeking direction. But I keep seeing, I feel like you have a son, and I feel like this is more for your son than anything else. I feel like he is creative, artistic. I want to say articulate as well. I feel like he wants to go to school, or he is going to school. And I feel like he wants to go to school for something that he doesn't feel like, and other people probably also tell him won't make him a lot of money, or he won't have a lot of avenues to really go down with this. I feel like he needs to get his creative juices going and flowing. I feel like writing. I see him as a writer. He's really got to go with his gut on this one. He has to He really has to learn how to follow his gut and be true to his soul. For sure. I feel like he's going to have a very good life ahead of him. See him doing a lot of writing, like books and articles, novel, that kind of thing. And I feel like he's going to have a very good life. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything. Okay, everybody, you know what? I am starting to get very tired, and that last one really kind of wore me out. It kind of drained me a bit. So I think we'll take one or two more. I can't believe it's 20 after 10 already. Wow, this time it is grown.
It's been going. And like I said, folks, I've tried to make sure I can get to everybody, but those that I lost at the beginning, because multiple questions, multiple the same question. When you put your question into the queue, we just put it in once. When you put it in multiple times, it actually pushes people's questions off my queue, and I don't have them again. Arwen from the Netherlands private message us through Facebook on Where's My Sage. Folks, Kristie's still doing readings, private readings. There's some questions in here look like they'd be more cut out for those. I definitely told Peggy she got bumped right off twice, and I want to try to find her question. And there was another one that got bumped off here, and I think that was Miss Lore's. So again, folks, I apologize that, the way Facebook is with the queue, if we get multiple spin-ins, it just pops people right off the queue. So, and I lost Peggy's again. How did that happen?
We might not be meant to answer that tonight. I mean, I know that's not what you guys want to hear, and I'm always the one who has to be the bearer of the bad news with that one, but it might not be the right venue. It might not be the proper time. Maybe they don't want me to answer it for you yet. They meaning spirit. So again, guys, remember this is all about faith and spirituality too. So everything happens for a reason, but it doesn't mean that you won't get something out of the experience tonight and the messages that other people have also received. Okay, are you okay?
No, I mean literally, I had left my cursor on it so I didn't lose it. And it's gone. Like all her other comments follow up on the other there, and it just poof. I mean, literally, that's twice. It's
I believe you.
been sucked out of the universe.
I believe you. I believe you. I do.
This has been the weird. I've never seen the queue eat so many questions as it has tonight. And I've never had to have to ask people to re-message us. I mean, that is really, and of course, anytime any folks, there we go. Good. I just had it. She's wondering if she had any messages from family. Yeah. And, wow, we are going to miss some folks tonight. And you've been going nonstop for 2.5 hours. So
I know. I apologize, you guys. I'm doing the best I can. This is a lot. I'm starting to feel tired. I'm sure you can see it.
Hey, Ricky Cherby. Okay. And there's the last one I've got the cursor over.
I feel like this is your mother coming in, Peggy. I'm seeing the apron. She liked to cook, or she was known to cook. Sorry guys, hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna plug my other one in before it died. I keep hearing make the sauce over and over again, make the sauce. And I'm in your kitchen. But I also feel like I should be redoing the kitchen, remodeling the kitchen. There's something I feel like you want to do or you're thinking about doing and you're being encouraged to do it. But she keeps saying, make the sauce, make the sauce. Thank you. So yeah, make the sauce, go for it. Okay, so she is making a reference to the fact that they kind of took a leap of faith, or, they had to take a chance to do what they did, your parents. And she's saying the same thing to you, almost like life is too short. So if there's something you want to do, if there's something you want to change, they know about it. They're encouraging you to do it. Do it. Go do it. Especially if it's going to make you happy. Yeah. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
There's some follow-up. There's some follow-up.
Yeah,
She was a cook in a restaurant.
Yeah. That was great.
Okay, so we'll take one more. And again, folks, we apologize for not.
All right.
Well,
that's awesome. Thank you.
And that one just, what is going on tonight? It's always good, and we even got rid of WLFE there for a minute.
He means that in the most loving way.
Okay, from Jean. Oh my God, Kristie, please! I have so much going on in my life. I don't know what way to go. Please, can you tell me anything? Or is my father giving me hockey sticks, trying to tell me what I'm doing wrong? I'm trying not to click that explicit thing tonight.
I was good tonight too. I watched myself.
It's just easier for me to post it on iTunes if we don't swear, I have enough of those sources.
Content button. That's not bad. I just heard there's only one way to go, and that's up. First of all, stop letting people get in your head and telling you that what you're doing or how you're doing it is wrong. Their way is not the only way, and there are a couple of people, two in particular, especially one man, who needs to understand that. His way is not the only way. If he doesn't like it, tough. The other things that you are, the mistakes that you are making, the decisions you're struggling with, the reasons you're not able to, we'll say, be productive, again, is because you're letting people get in your head. But he's telling me you're also not thinking things through. I feel like you keep racing to get things done, or you feel like you have to rush or make a decision in the moment, and you don't have to do that. It's actually working against you. Slow down. Take a deep breath. You're working your butt off, and you're spinning your wheels. Slow down. Figure out your next move. and everything will work out. Maybe not always the way you want or intend for it to, but it will work out. Yeah. He says, don't do what I did and go through your whole life being focused on the wrong things. And he says, work, 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 work. Okay. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. We
I'm whipped.
have gotten that time in the evening. Yeah.
I am whipped.
It's been we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Again, we'll be doing another reading show on the what are we doing here? I know I got it here. It's right here in front of me. Hang on, let me click it up here. We'll be doing another reading show on June 9th. Unless we go over 100 subscribers on YouTube, and then we will definitely rock out another reading show. We may just do one of our. Yeah, it'll be one of those ones where you can send me your email and I'll put you right in with us, and bring you right on live. We haven't done one of those in a while.
No, we haven't. You never know. If we get bored and we have a day off, we might just pop on. Yeah. So always keep your eyes peeled and watching the pages for our announcements. Yeah.
And dogs are getting restless. Dogs are getting restless in the background. Two puppies want to chew on everything. So thanks, folks. Again, next week, same time, we'll be on with Chris DeCesare, the Ghost Boy of Geneseo.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Get ready to laugh your butts off.
Yes, definitely. And again, if you're listening on Kristie's business page, come on over to Where's My Sage on YouTube and Facebook. It just kind of brings those questions in. If you're on a watch party, we may have missed your questions because they were on the watch party. So please subscribe to YouTube or Where's My Sage. There's a public group, and then we have a private group that we do a lot of our investigation stuff on. But you've got to be a member on a couple of things first before we'll let you in, and please answer those group questions, or I don't give the little click the okay. That's where we post a lot of our bloopers, our B-reels, stuff that folks don't get to see. So
yeah, we've slacked off on it a little bit because the whole COVID thing. So we wanted to include everybody, but once things start up and life starts getting back to normal, we're gonna start focusing back on that private group, and some of the extra stuff will be for the group members. So yeah, by all means, go in and like our pages, and we'll be happy to have you join the group and all the fun extra stuff we do. So, or that we'll hopefully be able to do again sometime soon. So yeah.
Good night, folks.
Thank you
safe
for everything.
And sample on. All right.
Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe.
Wait.